Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Winnebago, Nebraska, where the Winnebago Lady Indians will be hosting the Oakland Craig Lady Knights. My name is Eugene McClure. This is Mr. Vince Bass.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there. We just had a short moment of silence for families that are in mourning here in Winnebago. And coming from me and Eugene, Bethany, and the rest of the production staff, our condolences go out to those families. You guys' families are in our prayers. We are here tonight, the Winnebago Lady Indians. We're hosting the Oakland Craig Lady Knights. Starting lineup for the Winnebago Lady Indians coming out: number 1, Lala Carnes. Number 2, Haley Lovejoy, 5'4" sophomore. Lala Carnes, a 5'4" senior. Number 3, Danny Harlan, a 5'6" sophomore. Number 15, Tressa Bidbear, a 5'7" sophomore. And number 32, Callie Wolflier, a 5'8" sophomore. This group of girls is a really young team here.
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about almost all season, about how this is going to be a very, very young group for Winnebago this year, but it's also a big stepping stone to build in the right direction for years to come. And, you know, having Mr. Alberts back, as we listen to, sorry about that, as we get into the national anthem followed by the flag song.
Now the Winnebago flag song.
All right, folks, let's get it rolling.
All right, once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All of you that are tuning in on the radio 100.9 KWTN, welcome. We're going to try to bring this game to you like you're watching it on TV. Tonight, it looks like the Lady Knights, their starting lineup is number 0, Cheney Nelson, 5'8" senior. Number 3, Sid Gazinski, a 5'8" senior. Number 5, Laren Johnson, 5'8" senior. Number 30, Shay Johnson, 5'9" senior. And number 22, Sadie Nelson, a 5'9" senior. This Oakland Craig team seems like it's a very experienced team right here.
Yeah, I got to watch a little bit of the JV girls before this game got started, and they are quick and fast-paced, in your face. They chase down the ball a lot, and they get it going, and that's a prime example right there.
Right off the bat from the tip, there were a couple passes, and number 30 got the ball underneath the basket, went up strong, got fouled by number 15, Tressa Big Bear, for her first personal foul, first team foul. Number 30 at the line, Shay Johnson, good on her first one. So that JV game, did Oakland Craig look like a pretty consistent team? Huge?
I'll tell you guys this is that very typical fast-paced style of in-your-face. We're going to press you. What are you going to do about it kind of game?
Yeah, it looks like they're coming out for the full-court press right off the bat. A little too much pressure right there. Got a call on them. Foul number 5.
Number 5 came flying in right there. I mean, that's the way that, these Lady Indians are going to have to learn how to play against this fast-paced, press-in-your-face style of defense that Oakland Craig's going to bring, because if you pay attention to Northeast girls basketball, that's the majority of what you're getting.
Yeah, you really got to be safe with the basketball, and you have to be consistent with the turnovers and everything. As we say that, Winnebago turns the ball over right here. Oakland Craig got the ball on top. Number 0, Cheney Nelson, leading the attack on the offense, running point guard. Quick passing around, driving in the lane. They'll kick out to number 22 for a 3 off the rim and backboard. Picked up and off of number 3, Sid Kaczynski.
And that ref was debating that one.
Yeah, he did. It could have went both ways, but he ended up seeing it the right way. All right, Lala Karn's taking the ball to full court. Full court man press, looks like. Pass got into Big Bear. Breaking the press with her dribbling. Whole bunch of people reaching. Nice pass. And off of Oakland Craig and out of bounds. Looked like a good little one-person press breaker right there. Got it through.
Yeah, like I said, she seen the opening and she went for it. There wasn't no hesitation. And that's what I think you've seen a lot in that JV game. There's a lot of hesitation. So it's nice to see the varsity girls able to kind of take that pressure and just get moving with things.
Yeah, Winnebago running a screen and roll on the top. With Big Bear being the shooter, draws contact on the screen and rolled to the basket. Picked up a foul for number 30. Number 30, Shay Johnson.
Nice find there on that little pick and roll right there in the wing, and Big Bear got it, and she kind of went to work, went right after the basket. And so you like to see out of Big Bear early and often here in this game, being one of the biggest standouts that I think we've seen this year.
Yeah,
Winnebago Indians.
Yeah, and as Big Bear sinks her first one, shooting her second one right now, and good on the second one there. Yeah, Winnebago's been impressing me with their passing, especially Wolf Leader, being a young player like that, and recognizing the game of basketball. There's a lot of reaching going on early in the game. Number 0 gets called for the foul, Cheney Nelson. We're going to be saying that name Nelson a lot. I think 3 out of the 5 stars, his name's Nelson.
Maybe you might have to throw the first name in there on this one.
Yeah, when I used to play, I was the only bass on my senior team, but it seemed like there were 3 of us out there because they kept on calling my name. Drive to the basket by Lovejoy, rebound by Wolf Leader, but putback was missed. Quick up court by Oakland Craig. Winnebago gets their hands all over that.
Nice
the ball out of bounds.
Nice hands there for Wolf Leader, anticipating that pass and going ahead and knocking it out of bounds. Stops an easy bucket.
And you can't say it too much about keeping your hands to the side or up in the passing lanes. All right, Oakland Craig inbounds the ball. Same play as always to the corner. Number 22 pulling for the 3. Off the ironing. Out of bounds, off of Oakland Craig. Winnebago basketball. Oakland still setting up in that full court man-to-man press. Just the pressure looks like. Winnebago needs to set some screens.
Somebody has to come forward to come get the ball there in that situation.
They're double teaming the ball no matter where they're at. Another reach. Number 0. I wonder if they get away with a lot of those reaches out where they're playing and stuff like that. It seems like they're consistently reaching on that press.
We gotta love the foul count right now. 4 on Oakland Craig, 1 Winnebago. That's that style of play that, like I said, you see a lot in Northeast Nebraska among the girls teams, maybe even just in our conference. But it seems like the foul counts, they're actually called fouls. Lala launches one.
Rebound by Oakland Craig, pushing the ball up court. I see a lot of full court passes right now with this Oakland Craig team, trying to keep the pace going fast. Winnebago look like they're in a 2-3 zone. Pass to the middle, number 2. It looks like there was he called a push. It looked more like a reach. Number
Wolf Leader,
32, Wolf Leader, called for her first foul.
Wolf Leader's really been impressing me as well. I think she had a very good game up there in Homer. I got to miss that game, but nice the inbound play there.
Inbound play muff by number 30. Number 30 got an extra chance at that one by getting on her own rebound. Shay Johnson. Nice nice senior work down here
Yeah.
for Miss Johnson down there underneath. Not giving up on the first one and still sticking with the ball.
Yeah, I think Winnebago can take away those second chance points. I mean, in any basketball game, not even just this one, but Winnebago can limit the second chance points from Oakland and get an air ball in the first one.
Yeah.
And Winnebago's got a real good shot at I feel like Winnebago's molding themselves into they're turning themselves into a better team than the team that we saw that very first week.
I agree.
You're seeing a lot more out of the girls. You're seeing a little more hustle from girls that normally aren't, giving you that effort and whatnot. And like I said, let's just make smarter passes. I was just going to say that as a turnover happened.
Yeah, 2 missed free throws by Oakland Craig. Yep, and another turnover here by number 3. Got called for a travel. Gierzinski. Winnebago ball. Once again, Lady Knights putting on full court pressure.
5:27 left here in the first. Oakland Craig with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, Oakland Craig's girls' defense, their hands are staying busy. Their hands are staying busy trying to deflect the ball, picking up a couple fouls early. But as I say that, Winnebago, Lala Carnes hustles to save the easy bucket. And the ball went out of bounds off her, but the hustle stops the easy basket. Oakland Craig ball out of bounds under the backboard here.
Winnebago opting to sit in the 2-3 while Oakland's playing you man the whole time. And right now it's working out Winnebago's favor.
I was just going to say that. So right now, Oakland Craig looks like they're a pretty aggressive team defensively, but offensively, I haven't seen anything yet that has impressed me. And they get caught for another traveling call. Ref is right there, right on top of the ball, seeing the girl shuffle her feet.
I would say they're about equal in the turnover battle right now. I think this is just such an early game. They're just trying to feel each other out.
Oh, nice block by Big Bear.
Big Bear.
A lot of reaching going on. I don't know about that call there. I think there was a no call.
Yeah, that was just a no call.
On number 22, driving to the side, kicks out to number 2. Back to number 22 on the wing for a 3. Off the iron again, 0 for 3, I believe, for number 22 from the three-point range. Lala Carnes pushing the ball up court on the right-hand side. Gets trapped. Number 22 just pulls the ball away. Passes up to number 12. And she misses the layup. Danny Harlan has a piece of the ball in that last shot. And number 12.
That's those second chance efforts I was talking about.
Yeah, number 12, Bailey Pelan.
You had multiple Indians around the ball there. Nobody to pull the rebound down, and just wasn't enough to get and it gave Oakland Craig plenty of chances to get the ball back up. I think they ended up taking 3 shots in that opportunity there.
On a situation just like that, now you got to teach your team, whether it be this girls team or any team, you got to teach the team certain drills on hustling for the ball and diving after the ball. To be that first person at the ball, at that loose ball.
Yeah.
A lot of times, man, so maybe because of fatigue or not even like the full game fatigue, but like early kind of getting winded, that you don't really dive for those balls and stuff like that because you're trying to catch your breath. But usually after the first time out, I always say that, all right, let's go get our second win, and then we get out there and we just run a lot faster. But I'd like to see the Winnebago girls team diving on the floor, diving in the crowd, those kinds of plays, those hustle plays.
Yeah, I think Winnebago's got a great little group of young women right here, like I said, just learning this game of basketball and learning how to play with each other and whatnot, and things are moving forward in the right direction.
Winnebago take a bounce at half court. The Oakland Craig girls just smothering defense here. Winnebago has to set those screens. And it was a good look into Wolfleader, a little, almost like a screen and roll, just rolled to the basket, and she was open for about a split second, but Oakland got their fingertips on the ball. Winnebago ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
Yeah, Oakland Craig opts for the 2-3 out of the inbound, and then they transfer out to their man. A little hybrid of a defense there from them.
Yeah, Danny Harlan passed over to Lala Carnes in the wing. Lala taking a look. Up to Big Bear on top, swinging it around. That's Lovejoy looking around for something.
Nice patience from Winnebago right now. They're not really rushing anything. They're seeing the aggressiveness. Oh, and they just throw it away.
And as you were saying that about being patient, I was looking at Oakland's defense. They were actually giving them a chance to set back up their defense by being so patient. Then the pressure had caused another turnover for Winnebago.
That's the thing we always talk about. Don't pick up your dribble unless you're ready to pass.
Yep. Oakland Craig passed the ball up on top of the key, looking for an opening. Somebody cut to the middle, pass inside a high post, back up the wing. Number 2 drives in and picks up body contact, and it looks like that foul is going to be on number 32. Oh, yeah, 32. Callie Wolfleader.
2 for here. With only 3:18 left in the first. Oakland Craig up 5-2. That could be a big loss if they decide to put her on the bench right now.
Yeah, I say the same thing because with Wolfleader, if she has to go to the bench, you're really gonna take away a little bit of that rebounding, and then she is a patient girl to look for the opening person too. So
2 knocks down the first one, knocks down the second. We're gonna be at 7-2.
Coach is deciding on leaving Wolf Leader in the game. That kind of surprises me, but let's see what if she's gonna, how she reacts to this. Let's see if she plays smart for the remainder of time that she's in.
Winnebago looking for some offense here in the smothering full court press. Turnover, Winnebago.
And number 24 with the steal and the bucket going to the hoop. Yeah, they really just got to take their time and keep on moving. Like see, they run away from the ball right there. There's good defense by Carnes. You know, good defense by Carnes. A lot of people, even the girls I see nowadays, are starting to do that little Euro step.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to defend. But if you see that happen a lot, just like that, the replay showed right there, she stepped in front of that Euro step and played really good defense.
All right, pass it back down. See, that's what we don't want to see is that get a hold of it and just dribble it. You know, just dribbling to dribble. No, take your time. Pass it back and forth. These ladies got to take their time to beat this press. Like I said, this is the kind of press they're going to end up seeing all year long.
Yeah, what?
No, that's just what they're going to be seeing all year long. Yep.
Yeah, number 24, Gretchen Segren, 6-foot sophomore, picks up the foul right there. Carnes with the 3 from the top of the key. Oakland still pushing the ball up court. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the score is Winnebago 5, the Lady Knights 9. Winnebago playing a good 2-3 zone, closing out on all the shooters right now, giving Oakland Craig a little bit of difficulty trying to find an open spot. And there, number 30 got an open shot. And then it looks like we got a foul call over the back on Oakland Craig. Let's see who they call it on. On number 12, Bailey Pilan, 5'7" sophomore, picks up her first foul, and that makes 16 fouls on the Lady Knights. You know, picking up a lot of fouls in the first quarter with this press right here. It could mean giving Winnebago a break at the free throw line to get winded and get some free shots with the clock stop.
Oh, looked like a little give and go there for the Lady Indians. Did not get it to go. Number 12 could not compose herself on the fast break and turnover to Winnebago.
As I was just going to say, the long baseball pass up there finally got to one of the players for a layup and then off the fingertips and out of bounds. Really fortunate for Winnebago to get that ball back.
They must have made that popcorn a little extra greasy tonight.
Yep.
Trying to get it in there to Breezy. She has the turnover now.
Oakland passing the ball around pretty good. I haven't really seen any actual shooters yet, but and as I say that, I shouldn't have even said that. Number 24, Gretchen Segren, pulls from the corner and hits a 3. Big Bear to the rack. The ball was loose. Oakland come up with a rebound. Quick push-up to number 22, Nelson, for the score here.
Winnebago might be looking for the quick timeout to kind of get away from this run.
Oh, nice press break by Winnebago. Pass to
Breezy.
Pass to Breezy down the baseline and off the fingertips and out of bounds. All right, Oakland walking the ball. It was the first time I've seen this. Setting some up. Running their offense. 22 passes. Somebody in a high post open. Number two's got the ball and pass to the middle. Quick pass to the corner. And a cross-court pass over there to number
nice ball
24.
moving out here for Oakland. Just kind of works their way around this zone.
Good defense by Winnebago in his 2-3 zone.
Good backside rebound there from Harlan. She's looking to push the ball up the court. Goes to a couple Knights and gets tipped.
Lala Carden's got the ball in the corner over here. Dribbling back up. Pulls for a 3 in the corner. Off the iron and up. Fast break for Oakland. Number 22 with the layup. Yeah, as soon as Oakland gets the ball, they're sending the girls. They're sending 2 or 3 of them, just sending them flying. Okay, number 2 with the turnover there. Number 2, Haley Lovejoy. Looks like getting a little winded. Saw somebody open for a split second there and threw it way ahead of him out of bounds. So with 19 seconds left in the first quarter, Oakland leading 16-5. Bring the ball up court, number 22.
Yeah, like I said, I think Winnebago is just looking for their offense on that side of the ball with that smothering man-to-man that Oakland brings. 4 seconds, number 22 drives it in, gets it to go, left-handed layup. It's going to be 18-5, folks, here after the first quarter. We are KWTN 100.9, Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska. And I believe we have a commercial break we're going to get to here, so appreciate you guys all joining us here for this Lady Indians varsity basketball game out of Winnebago, Nebraska.
I think what makes Coach Gink very unique is the model that we follow as a
Timeout.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
Hey, quick shout out to our sponsors: Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TV Customs, Big Time Clean LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar Casino, and Ho Chunk Farms.
Winnebago with the ball at half court. Danny running the offense up on top. Nice little lob pass in on the baseline to Big Bear, off the fingertips, out of bounds. Maybe it's still a little bit ahead of her, but
Well, like I said, you're looking for what Winnebago wants to get going on offense. You know, who's going to be the scorer? And I think it's something we even talked about earlier in the season, was just if you can get past that that presses, Winnebago gets a steal.
That ball was tipped from the Lady Knights. Winnebago basketball right here at half court. The Lady Knights holding on to another over and back call right there. Yeah, I don't think Danny knew exactly where he was.
I was going to say, that one's a little hard to argue right there. You know, to make a point. You can catch it in the backcourt, but you can't dribble it back there.
No. All right, well, here we go. Lady Knights ball, number 22. Offense passes them through with a little up and under move that got blocked by Big Bear. Nice defense there by Tressa. Loves to bring the ball to the court. Gets the ball tipped again.
Oh, let it go, ladies. Let it go, ladies. Let it go. There you go. Thrown away there by number 3. She was expecting the runner to be there, and she didn't even see if anybody was there. She just threw it there. Ball went out of bounds underneath their own basket.
There's a lot of contact. Love to bring the ball to the court. Somebody needs to get closer. All right, Carnes up on top, running offense here. Looks like Oakland Craig is still in a man-to-man. Frenchman driving in, run into a brick wall. That brick wall with the name of Shay Johnson.
Yeah, these Oakland girls ain't no joke, man. You know what I mean? They ain't built dainty. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know, that's something that Winnebago is gonna have to figure out. You know, maybe a pop and a stop and pop right there. You know, get a shot up versus just running straight into her. That might help you a little bit.
Yeah, and it does look like, as we're saying, the number 0 cuts in the lane, gets a pass, and puts up an easy little floater. And then another turnover here by Winnebago.
Oakland Craig running in the mass subs here. I mean, you've got fouls to burn, and you can play a lot more aggressive when you're throwing, 8, 9, 10 girl deep on a bench. You know, it almost looks like they're playing the whole bench over here.
And with the team small like Winnebago's team, if all of the opponent's 10 players can play, you might as well just run them all the way. That's an advantage that you could have against any team. Number 0 pass into number 1 with the one-legged kind of a hook shot off the glass.
Yeah, nice.
Briar Ray.
Nice movement there from Oakland. Getting the ball down to the middle, kind of got the shot they wanted. As Oakland's just going to come out that smothered man-to-man. Ball was thrown, tipped out by number 0. Lala's going to get that out of bounds, kind of halfway through the sideline. And Winnebago's going to have to throw some subs right back at him because Oakland don't look tired. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, and I think the girls, when I noticed the last couple of turnovers for Winnebago, that the girls just are frustrated, and I don't actually think that they're tired and they want to come out. I think that they just don't want to be defended like this. You really got to work hard.
The ball was thrown in, hit Big Bear in the hands, but there was 4 other hands in there in the mix anyway from the Lady Knights, and gets knocked out and ends up being Oakland's about 5:46 left here in the second quarter.
Hey, you know
22-5.
You know what you could say to these players too, like you watch film and say, hey, you girls, this kind of defense right here, this is the kind of defense you need to play. This being aggressive, that's how you guys got to be aggressive, and then just learn from your own film. And I don't know how often people watch film nowadays, but I remember back in the day we used to watch film all the time. All right, Oakland passing the ball around, and it seemed like everybody on that possession touched the ball maybe 2 or 3 times, and at the end result, a 3-pointer from the corner.
Oakland kind of getting going here. Shots are starting to drop as Winnebago's going to end up in the 1-and-1 here with 5:13 left in the second.
Yeah, it's been six fouls all quarter. Oakland start playing some pretty good defense and stop the rest from calling the fouls. But now with 5 minutes, we're going to the line every time here. So hopefully Frenchman can knock these 2 free throws down. Oh, as she makes it, she stepped over the line, and the ref waved that point off. So we're stuck at 5. Scores 5 Winnebago, and Oakland Craig has 25. And we're still early in the first quarter, or second quarter.
Yeah, Winnebago still looking where their offense is going to come from. Oakland just moving the ball around on top of the key here. Taking their time against that 2-3. Back and forth, back and forth. Nobody's in a rush to shoot. Taking their time, looking for the open girl. And they find her. There's number 2 again. In and out.
Rebound by Wolfleader. Big Bear bringing a ball to the court on a fast break. All the way to the hole. Right down the lane. Misses it. Almost got a rebound. Oakland Craig gets it, pushes it up. And a good defensive steal by Wolfleader. And she lost it. And then number 0 cleaned up.
That's that moment I was talking about. You know, there's no rush to dribble right there. Just take your time. Big Bear was knocked down trying to get the ball up there to tiny Frenchman.
Number 1, Briar Ray, a freshman, picks up her first foul. Gives the Winnebago Lady Indians a chance to go to the line for another 1-and-1. Big Bear, the front end, is good. Yeah, I like Tressa's game. I think sometimes it might get a little out of control, but she's quick and she likes to get down court fast, and you really got to like that for a lady in this basketball. As I said, she makes the second one. And Frenchman got aggressive steal and got the ball stolen right from her. The blocking foul they're going to call on number 0.
Breezy. The freshman. Another freshman made it on the varsity squad tonight. Miss Lula Decora.
Oh,
she
yeah, there you go,
PT
Lula.
tonight.
Yeah, Lula.
Might have to make her freshman debut. Action.
Yeah, man, we need to get her to score too, bro. Oakland just passed the ball around. She
wide
had a
open.
shot.
24 is the biggest goal in the court. She turned and she didn't even see the basket.
It looked like a left-handed little hook shot would have been perfect for that one right there, as they passed the ball around. You know, number 0, Janie Nelson for 3. Yeah. Oh, another steal and a steal. Oh, nobody there. That's the trouble.
Nice pass up there from Oakland. Number 2 finds herself wide open for the layup.
Yeah, you know, doing a play-by-play game with as fast pace as this right now, kind of hard to keep up a little bit. But you notice that when you're watching the game, like different games on TV, and you're watching a fast-paced game, sometimes the sportscasters are just kind of visiting instead because they see that they're seeing plays happen over and over. They're seeing the pass over to the corner and the steal and the layup. And now you see that over and over and over. And so you don't want to keep on saying those over and over. But it looks like
Yeah, they're going to rearrange that foul, and they're going to turn it into an intentional foul on Frenchman.
If there's a replay on that last play,
you can show us that.
You can kind of see that what the ref's talking about.
She went for the ball. I want to say that. She went for the ball. I believe it's right after this replay you guys are watching right now. It's arrested right there. Ball gets thrown up, and you see Frenchman coming in from behind her. And no, it's not that one. No, it's right here. Yeah, this is it. So she's coming forward. She just went for the ball. It doesn't look intentional to me at all.
That actually looked like good defense. Like, when they say, make them earn it at the line, one of those kind of things. She went for the ball now. Yeah. But that girl laid on the floor like that, like those professional basketball players do. and I think that part right there.
She did make both free throws, by the way.
That was good acting, but hey, she made the free throw, so had to be some contact. The ball don't lie. Oh, good defense there by Carnes.
They're going to get Carnes for the body as she tried to step through right there. They're going to get a 1-and-1 now for Oakland Craig. Everybody's leaving away. We're going to go rebound, ladies. Got to be a frustrating game for the Lady Indians. I know that they didn't want to come into this game and have this style of game. Like I said, Oakland Craig's going to bring the heat. You know what I mean? That's the way they've always played. I want to call it real similar to the way Homer plays. Yeah. Why not have that style? Pender. It's just a normal style of play, because up here in Northeast Nebraska, I keep saying the Northeast, but I mean, it's very rare you come across a lot of very tall girls. And so this is just the style of play that's normalized in this area, which almost reminds you of old school res ball. I mean, that's really what it kind of looks like. It looks like old school res ball is what you want it to be.
We were talking about Homer's girls team the other day, and that old coach up there, Merlin Tremaine, and he definitely runs his basketball team like res ball. I think he's more disciplined on like the kind of showboat kind of stuff, the passes and everything like that. But hey, the fundamentals and the running, the pressure, and everything like that. So Winnebago, still trying to play hard on defense here. Looks like they're still in that 2-3 zone. the Oakland Craig girls are just passing the ball around and cutting past and cutting. Number 22 pulls up for another three and hits the three again. Sadie Nelson.
2:30 left here in the second period. Oakland Craig's up big, 38-7.
Yeah, I'm happy that as sportsmanship-wise, that the coach takes out the full court pressure, being up by 31 points.
But in turn, you'd hope Winnebago, nice find over there as number 3. 22 finds 3, clear across the court, gets it to drop after a miss. Just padding the stats at this point.
Yeah, and myself, this is a perfect opportunity for some of these young ladies for Winnebago to just step up and start going out and having some fun, because a lot of times when the girls are trying to have some fun out there, it just seems funner to watch for us too. Ooh, foul by Carnes. Going up, number 5, Laren Johnson will be going to the line.
That foul looked a little harder than the other one that they called intentional.
Yeah, I must agree with you on that one, Huge.
Yeah, tough one out here for Winnebago, man. But you know what, ladies are still putting their hearts into it, still playing hard.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. A lot of times we talk to people out there in northeast Nebraska, and people call the Winnebago public school here, the Indians call them, we're a basketball school. Back in the 80s, the early 80s, and we were known as a football school. But like now, we got basketball courts all over the place here in town, so some of these girls take advantage of it.
Yeah, our football team's still pretty good, man. Oh, nice. Ooh, almost got a steal there. I believe this is Oakland's JV. This is who I watched earlier today. These girls ain't no slouch either. Like I said, this is the team that kind of gave me that insight on, hey, man, they're going to bring it.
Yeah, well, this is a good time for this group of girls here to kind of maybe start working on some of their plays, their screens, work on some of the fundamentals, and that's a good take. Or and eliminate some of the turnovers that you're doing in the first half, or the beginning of this game with the older girls playing against Oakland's A team.
Well, and like you said, the score-wise right here, very similar to the JV game that we had earlier. But Winnebago's just struggling against that on your hip man-to-man defense. And that's something that you go play in all these smaller. Like let's just take our girls for example. You go to different Indian tournaments, and you go to all these other little tournaments that are around our area. A lot of people just like to sit in zone. You know what I mean? You don't see a lot of that full court man-to-man in your face stuff until you start playing that AAU ball. That traveling ball that we talk about. Because majority of those places you play in those, you literally only can play man. It's kind of a rule.
Number 4, Mia Thompson, another freshman in for Oakland. Shoots a 3 from the top of the key. Doesn't hit iron.
55 seconds left here in the second period. Oakland still up big, 40-8. Skip pass there. Lovejoy's going to get it in. Like it. Those are the Big Bear. Lets it fly from the top of the key. Rebound from Frenchman. She turns to go up. She's going to draw the foul. Find herself at the free throw line. 4-2.
Yeah, she was trying to draw the foul on her last two shots. I'm glad she got the call this time. Last time it looked like she got fouled, but they didn't call it. So let's see how she does at the line here.
Still got a nice crowd here in Winnebago. Even for this Lady Indians game, we realize the score isn't what we're looking for out here. But you know what? The Lady Indians are out, and the crowd's out in force tonight to support these ladies.
He goes 1 of 2 on that trip to the line. Long pass up to number 34. Valerie Learman, the 5'7" junior, makes her first 2 points of the game. Lovejoy from the top of the key, off the backboard, rebound by Wolfleader. Wolfleader's shoe comes off.
13 seconds, 10 seconds left.
Wolfleader coming in, gonna get.
Late foul there from Lovejoy as number 4, I believe that is, number 1. Went up for the shot. Did not get to go. 0.8 seconds left here in the quarter, and Oakland Craig is going to look to add to that lead.
First shot by the freshman is good.
Yeah, very impressed with Oakland Craig coming out with their game plan, their game style, like we've been talking about all this whole half. In your face, on your hip. Nothing real super fancy about what they're doing. It's just some old school smash mouth basketball. That's who's gonna shoot it. All right, folks, that's gonna bring us to the half. We want to thank our sponsors here: Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho-Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bark Steel, Ho-Chunk Farms, We are KWTN 100.9 Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska. All right, folks, got a whole lot of thoughts here on the first half. I mean, Oakland Craig just kind of, I would say that kind of asserted themselves to the lead.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Well, it seemed like Winnebago really had an answer. Early in the game, the press, they were working their way around the press. Seemed like Winnebago kind of had an idea of what they wanted to accomplish. But after that, Oakland Craig's pressure just kind of took over here.
Yeah, and when you was talking about the JV game earlier, the girls JV game, and you said how it went, how strong the JV girls for Oakland played against ours, and kind of like this right here. It's a big lead early. Well, sometimes as you're sitting there watching the JV team, you can't think, well, the varsity team is probably going to be playing just like this because they have the same coaches, And so you think about that, and you get the freshmen and the sophomores out here playing, and they're playing real tough. Well, what about those juniors and seniors? Those guys are probably going to play really tough, And so sometimes you just kind of like maybe the girls or the boys, whoever's watching the game, you kind of get defeated a little bit just watching that JV game a little bit because you're thinking, oh man, we're in for a long night, But as soon as you have that kind of attitude, then you kind of like just take yourself out of the game. But I mean, you could always change that attitude at some point and just hey, let's go out and have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's go have some fun, because once they start having fun, then things start happening. Good passes.
Yeah. Start looking
good
for your
defense.
teammates
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, again, we wanted to. I don't know if she's watching, but I do want to shout out to my nieces, Amani and Ari. Condolences. We love you guys. I know this team isn't the same without Amani here. She just lost her mother, and like I said, we love you guys, and we can't wait for you to be back and whatnot. But if you guys got some time, just say a prayer for them and look out for them, because I know this team is probably feeling that as well. You know what I mean? Not having one of their senior leaders out here, so it kind of shows. She's one of Winnebago's leading scorers right now on this varsity team, and it's got to be tough. So. But, like you said, opportunity for everybody else to step up and show us something and move along and, keep things hustling in the right direction here for Winnebago. A lot of things happening. Like I said, here in Winnebago, men's league started up, and then we just got done having a light parade. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I can't remember what else we got going on here. Oh, the distribution's coming up, right? For the turkey, the Christmas one.
Christmas meal.
Yeah, out there from the Commod building. I don't know what they call themselves right now. I can't think of it. Shout out to Kelly Bung and Eric.
It's food distribution program.
Food distribution program, yeah.
Kelly Bun, Eric, and Jackson Bearskin.
Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, the pizza man.
You ever try one of his pizzas?
No, I didn't.
I know, Jax. You gotta bring a sample to the show, man. You gotta bring it up.
I'll talk about how good the pizza is if I get one. I mean, he's really trying to make me buy one.
You got that that's that old MC way right there.
Yeah,
right? You kind of just kick back and stand number 4. I'm kind of hungry up here. What do you guys got? And
hey, I'll announce what kind of food you got and if it's good, if I have some in front of me. So, any of you guys out there that want to get a little announcement, come bring me and you your plate, even if it's from your own home.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking.
What I did, I didn't get to see the girls' JV game, but I was in reffing the boys' JV game.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that one. How'd it go?
It went pretty good. Winnebago started off kind of slow a little bit in the first half. Had to kind of catch their rhythm, a little bit. Second half come out, they start playing a lot better on defense. They start controlling the basketball better, and then some of the youngsters been really strong at driving to the basket, and then he got hot on threes too. End of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, the team got hot on threes. They hit like 3 or 4 or 5 in a row, and so they ended up taking off with it. So the JV game, I think Winnebago won by about 15, and it was a good game. And then in that boys JV game, that gym was packed in there. So I can only imagine that same amount of people there are going to be here for this boys varsity game tonight, and we might see some more of the community members come out.
Yeah,
and fill this gym.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, everybody's been excited about the Winnebago Indians boys basketball team. That's for sure. And what we're looking for out of those boys is going to be. I'm honestly thinking they got a chance to make a nice run this year.
Yeah.
You look at the size, you look at the camaraderie. What we've seen early here in the season. I really think they got a clean shot at it.
Yeah, I do too. I think that anytime that you get these kind of athletes together on one team, there's always that chance. And we talked about this the past couple of weeks. Some of the stuff that you and I both notice about the team. Like as fast as our guards are, as quick as they are, as the defense. You never really can You never really see a full Winnebago team that has 3, 4, 5, 6 guards that just smother on defense. And you got those young guys coming up too, and those guys are smothering on defense as well.
I think that's one of the biggest differences for Winnebago this year is how deep they can go on their bench.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, granted, you might not be able to go 9, 10, 12, but, you know, having that solid 8 that can just be them guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys watch enough basketball and kind of understand about Winnebago basketball, but it's like, you know, there's always this certain kind of player you're looking for, and, you know, you're looking for the smarts, you're looking for the ability to score, you know, you're looking for guys who kind of look for their shot, you know, and it's like I said, if you got those guys that can be those guys for you, and Winnebago's, like I said, about 8 to almost 9 deep on that bench with those guys. And I was just talking to the production crew a little bit ago, man. I'm telling you, South Sioux did not have a good showing against East, and that's one of the most anticipated games I got written on my calendar, man. On the 17th, we might even try to get the production crew up there for that one. That'd be a fun one, man.
Yeah, I'd like to go to that game, go check that out. That'd be a good battle between a couple powerhouses up in the city area there.
Yeah, one of them boys just got done playing Sioux City East, and man, I'm gonna tell you what, that Raz Vanderloo, he just has a program up there, and I'm gonna tell you what, they dismantled South Sioux. It was pretty wicked, man. It was good on them. They were a really good squad. Shout out to Raz and them. That's the guys that we go up and take our young boys to and go play in their basketball league. Mr. Vanderloo, all his high school guys are involved. His high school guys ref, and you know that's something that, you know, I think once we get to the space and we actually have the gymnasium for it, I mean, we can do things like that. That's what I got coming up. That's what I want to talk about. Whirling Thunder Wellness Program is going to be hosting the Asante Warriors. We're going to be bringing them into town to come and play all of their age groups through the lodge. That's kind of what they signed up their program to, is the lodge.
All of their age groups?
Yeah, whoever he's got for age groups, which is going to include like all the way down to like 3rd grade, and possibly all the way up to 8th grade, boys and girls.
Yeah,
so if you guys want to enjoy some basketball over the winter break here, we're trying to keep these kids busy in our area anyway.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we're going to have rocking.
Yeah, keep your ears out, guys. Keep your eyes out for that little promotion for that game or those games on that day. It'll be something probably that we're going to be doing through the Christmas break, right?
Yeah.
It'll be fun basketball because the leagues that we're in, and the Santee teams are in those same leagues up in the city. They don't usually go during the Christmas break. They usually stop right before Christmas and come back again after the New Year. So
all the holidays are on the weekend this year too.
Oh man, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all on the weekends, so our weeks are kind of free right now.
Have those games like a couple days after Christmas. And then everybody can show up with all their new shoes and their new gear and stuff like that. So everybody can look good. Yeah. All those 7th and 8th grade trying to act cute.
Yeah, like I said, we'll have some ways about us, probably feed them. And
as I'm saying that, zoom in those guys. As I'm doing that, those same boys that we're talking about trying to act cute. Look at, they're over there trying to act cute too.
Yeah,
those guys there, hey, those guys they all played awesome this weekend up there in the city. We're in those 2 leagues plus some tournaments and stuff that we go to. I believe that out of the 4 teams, and everybody had 2 games out of 8 games. We only lost 1 game, and I think it was by 2 points or 1 point. So, you know, congratulations to the Warpath basketball players.
Quick fact that I wasn't even aware of until today, and I felt bad about it, but our 4th grade girls team punched their ticket to the Heartland Championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So they'll be looking for sponsorships and ways to get themselves into that game. So
hey, that's awesome.
Good stuff right there. Like I said, our girls program is really turning around, man. We actually got all full teams. And
in the last 2 years when they had the Heartland tournament, Warpath 8th grade or 7th grade made it 1 year. Warpath 8th grade made it 1 year. And this past tournament they had up there, the 8th grade, this year's 8th grade team went undefeated in the tournament. They also punched their ticket. So nice. Shout out to those teams that punched that ticket to the Heartland Classic, because there is over 400 basketball teams in that tournament in 5 different venues.
Wow.
The Arena, Cinos, Heelan High, the new the Expo Center down in Sioux City. Yeah,
hey,
4 venues.
Quick station identification. We are KWTN 100.9, Big Voice Radio in Allen, Nebraska. All right, folks, we are live, back in action here. Second action, Lady Girls Varsity Basketball. All right, we got, I believe that's Lovejoy up top. She tries to throw it over to Carnes, and number 5 gets a hold of it. They're going to call for the foul, but she kind of fumbled it, and it looks like it might have almost been a travel.
It did look like more like a carry, because the ball went up, and Lala should just let that go. She just let that go.
Need a foul there.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to my nephew, Daryl Littletender. He's out there listening to the live stream there. He said he's got some shrimp Alfredo at the house and sent a plate over.
There you go. Now we're talking.
All right, Oakland Craig pounded the ball down low to number 0, and then he kicked it back out. Oakland Craig does a good job passing the ball around, throwing a high post player in the middle just to mix things up. And they're being really patient when it comes to their shot selection. Number 22 is a good playmaker. She likes to penetrate the ball, and as I say that, it goes off 22's fingertips and goes out of bounds. But number 22 looks like a good playmaker. She'll dribble, go around some players, draw some defense, come to her, and then drop off that nice little dime.
Yeah, Oakland Craig just decides to back up into this half court man-to-man. Let's see if the Lady Indians can find their spacing here. That's one thing I always talk about with our young guys in our sports when we're coaching is just have good spacing, especially when you play you man. You never want to have, as Ludwig tries to drive it in, turns the ball over. We never want to have too many people in the same location because then that frees up the defenders just to kind of lean over and they're playing defense on the dribble. You want to give people lanes. You want to give shooters space, and good spacing will accomplish that for you.
Yeah, Oakland Craig in the offense again makes a cross-court pass over to number 3. Big Bear, number 15, almost got there in time and picks up the foul. It's her second team foul for Winnebago.
6:43 and ticket here in the third period. Oakland Craig 44, Winnebago 9.
Yeah, this is perfect timing for saying as number 3 hits a three-pointer. Sid Gazinski hits a three-pointer from the wing over there. Winnebago pushing the ball up court. Big Bear with a 3 off the rim. Wolfleader with the rebound. Nice bounce pass. No look. The Big Bear underneath by Wolfleader. Good pass. And earlier I was going to talk about the perfect timing. When you said that these girls dropped back into I think a 2-3 zone or something like that for Oakland Craig, and they actually back down to the free throw line. It'll give a Winnebago opportunity in a perfect time to at least work on some of their offense, their screens and all that kind of stuff. Number 30 drives in the middle of the lane. Shay Johnson puts up a floater off the one leg.
No, they're still in man. They just dropped back.
Oh, okay.
Half court man.
Half court man.
And notice how they're sagging a lot.
Yeah, they are. They're actually sagging a lot. They're actually playing just out to the 3-point line, it seems like. And
Time out Winnebago.
So with the defense that they're playing, Winnebago should be talking about those screens, setting those screens, because they're playing a tight man. They're packing it in down to the 3-point line instead of having it spread out to the half court, full court.
Yeah.
So your screens are more important now. So you can get somebody open, being that the defense is so packed in. So I hope that's what they're talking about down there is those screens.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'd like to give a shout out to all the people, the community members that come out tonight on this rainy Tuesday evening to come get some basketball in.
And I tell you what, though, growing up back in the day, this would be snow.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We just don't get the snow anymore, folks. I like the snow.
I like the snow until I got to go outside. Oh, Winnebago saved the ball from going out of bounds. Almost knocked over some nachos. Carnes with the shot.
Nice rebound from the freshman Australia, but it looks like she's got you're called out of bounds on Black. White's going to take great. Hustle there for the freshman to give Winnebago another shot here.
And number 3 was laying on that baseline down there when she touched the ball, so automatically out of bounds on her. All right, Winnebago trying to set up the offense here. Pass to Harlan, screen and roll to the basket. Big Bear gets on the wing, drives, kick out.
Stole from number 30 from 22. She throws it up to 5. And Carnes is going to get called for the reach-in foul. She does get in front of her.
Yeah, sometimes, especially for the seniors on Winnebago, it probably gets frustrating a little bit, And a lot of those fouls come by frustration. All right. So Oakland Craig passing the ball around the 3-point line, looking down low for the post player. Doesn't get it. Pass up on the top. Number 0 drives down the lane for a layup. Misses layup, but number 30 gets the rebound. Shay Johnson, yet another rebound, and puts it back up. But before she gets the shot off, she gets fouled by number 32. Wolfleader picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Yeah,
Winnebago's 4th team foul.
49-11, 4:47 left here in the third. Winnebago still looking for that offensive takeoff here. And it's so difficult when you don't see shots go in the hoop. You know what I mean? Even when you're shooting them, and it might not be the best shot, or Winnebago's just got to find a way to get some confidence here on the offensive end. Just does not have it tonight. A lot of credit goes there to Oakland Craig's defense as well.
Yeah, I think the halftime score, I think Winnebago only had 9 points. So right now, a 2-point third quarter for Winnebago Lady Indians right now. Like you said, the girls need to step up and get some offense in. The skill set on offense for the shooting and even like driving to the basket. I noticed Winnebago's got a lot more better shots by driving to the basket.
Nice swing around there from Winnebago. Off in front of the iron. Did not get it to drop there from Lovejoy.
Oakland Craig pushed the ball up quick to the corner. 2 drives, kicks it back out to number 32. Big Bear at the rebound, kicks it back out to Harlan, brings it up. Top of the key, running stuff over to Lovejoy on the wing. Winnebago moving. Screen coming up. Doesn't use the screen, but goes to the rack, and Lovejoy off the rim. And Oakland Craig once again in transition, pushing the ball up court. Looked like a carry. Looked like a carry. Ref said no, it's not a carry. Oakland Craig passed the ball. Ball to the corner. Bringing the ball to the top, number 24. Gretchen Seeger.
And from what you're seeing from Oakland Craig, the way they're moving the ball around and just trying to find that girl in the middle, you don't want to give that up. You don't want to give up that layup that's right there in the middle. But it seems like you'd almost just let them shoot. Like, let's see here. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
As you says that.
Well, what I was getting at, the point I was trying to make was, if you're playing them straight up, because that was a drive, a miss, and a kick out. That's a better basketball shot. But it's like you don't have to press them so far outside the 3-point line when you're playing them more straight up. That's what I'm getting at. Give them some space and let's pack the middle and not give them that. But hey, credit to Oakland Craig here on fire tonight. Just hustling through everything. And Big Bear is going to get a foul here on the loose ball.
Trying to create a shot or trying to create a shot for somebody else. And then she took her eye off the ball, got tipped, and then she had to dive after, and she actually fouled the girl as she's trying to get the ball back. Tressa picks up her 3rd personal foul. 5 team fouls for Winnebago. Oakland bring the ball up. Passing the ball again around the top of the 3-point line. Over to the wing. 24 thought about it. What they want. Number 2 cross-court pass to 24 again for a 3. Missed 3. Oakland Craig up the rebound. Number 2 driving. Bounce pass and number
32.
Number 32.
2 Winnebago defenders at her when she did the drive, and they left her go wide open under the basket.
Yeah, Morgan Ray looked like that's the first points of her night.
They get an offensive foul call here on the freshman Breezy. Looking to set the screen, did not get it going. I don't know, Q. I think it's time for our newest varsity freshman to get in the game here.
Who is it? Oh, yeah.
Might be about that time.
I think so, too. We might have to get that chant going. You guys need to practice that chant at home.
Yeah. Oakland Craig, 131 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. 55-11 over the Lady Indians. Still got a lot of ball game left.
Yeah, normally in these games right here, they'll just let the clock run. Good defense by number 0, the freshman. Lovejoy pushing the ball up court. Sees Big Bear in the corner. Big Bear to the rack. And she gets blocked by number 24. 24 been very noticeable since she got in the game here. Oh, number 10 got the ball. Had a layup in front of her, Kara Suck, and just misjudged it. Off the fingertips, out of bounds.
Looked like Q at Old Mad Night last night.
Looked like she had some of that popcorn butter you were talking about on her fingertips.
40 seconds here, ticking. Winnebago looking at a score here before the end of the 3rd. Let's see if they can find something.
Oh, they found number 12 in the black. Looks like off the fingertips. Oh, off the fingertips, Winnebago. Looks like it's Oakland Craig ball. Number 10 looking at the coach like, oh, did you see that? It's off me. But nice little inbounds pass to number 24. Misses it, gets her own rebound, misses it again. Harlan with the rebound, pass to the middle. Tressa Big Bear to the rack again. And
get it to go.
End of the 3rd quarter. Winnebago only scores 2 points in that quarter. Not sure exactly how much Oakland scored.
They had 44, they put up 15.
They had
44, so they put up 11.
Put up 11 to 2. And that was mostly Oakland's JV that was playing that time.
Hey, quick station identification. KWR, KWTN, 100.9, Big Voice Radio to Allen, Nebraska. Shout out to our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Side Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning, LLC, Ho-Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and our newest sponsor this year, Ho-Chunk Farms. Looking forward to bringing you guys quality content here in Winnebago, Nebraska for these varsity events as a Winnebago Public School. Shout out to them for allowing the production crew to be here and showing you guys our youth sports here in Winnebago, all this high school varsity action. It's been a lot of fun since its conception and since it's been going. I want to say that we've been at it for 2+ years now. So shout out to all you listeners and our sponsors, and we really hope that we're able to bring you guys quality content all year round.
Yes, indeed. And we do appreciate if you're a returning listener, we do appreciate you returning back listening to us. So here we go again. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes left in this varsity girls action game. Oakland Craig with the ball, whipping the ball around the court like I've been saying all evening. Passing out to the freshman, number 1 for a 3 off the front iron. Big Bear with a rebound and gets ahead of the pack a bit and slows it down and kicks it.
Looking for that pass. Yeah. Number 1 was right in the passing lane, ended up getting the tip away.
And then number 1 is a freshman, so she had a good sense of getting her hand in the passing lane right there. So Winnebago drew the ball on top, passing the ball straight roll to the hoop. Number 32 gets there and is called for a blocking foul while Tressa Big Bear goes in, and they call it on the ground on the drive. So
that's only Oakland's second foul this half.
Yeah.
Some perfect basketball from Oakland Craig.
All right, inbounds play goes to Wolfleader, then back up to the top of the key with Danny Harlan. Set it up, bring it to the baseline. Wolfleader, bring it to the middle. Little no-look one-handed pass that goes off the fingertips of Big Bear and out into the hallway.
Almost all the way to the concession stand, trying to get some more of that popcorn.
Somebody should have got me some of that popcorn. Hey, I did get a return shout out from my nephew, Daryl Little Thunder. Said he appreciates the shout out, and we might have a plate come over here, bro.
You got any broccoli? I like broccoli with my Alfredo.
All right. Yeah, it looks like the freshman, before she took off to the hoop, she took a couple steps first before she put the ball down.
I'm about to turn my mic off, guys, and say, put in Lula.
I'm about ready to chant with you.
Put in Lula.
All right, let's see here.
Carnes has got it up top, looking to go down the right side. Just gets it stolen from number 44. She steals, lets it go. Recovered by Oakland, moving the ball up the court, finding their way around, just looking for their shot. Very patient, even with these young girls, even with their JV squad that came out and played earlier.
I like number 44 in for Oakland for the first time here. Number 44 looks like Sonia Gazinski, must be the younger sister of Sid. I like her, the way that she's wearing her hair. She's got that native braid in. Love those native braids.
56-11 as that free throw goes down for Winnebago. Only scoring 2 points this half, and they're looking for something. Looking for a spark. Might find it in that freshman.
Might find it in that freshman, Lula. Lula buckets.
Yeah.
And as you're bragging around about this squad here, they shoot an air ball for a free throw.
Yeah.
Winnebago looking really determined to get back in this game. Carnes up on top. Over to Harlan. Harlan for the pull-up jumper from about 12 out. Rebound Winnebago drive. Lala Carnes in for the bucket.
That's what you like to see from the senior.
Yeah, just take it to the rack. And as we say that, number 34, Valerie Learman with a too high of a pass off the fingertips of another Lady Knight out of bounds. Winnebago gets the ball again. Remember you said we needed that spark. Maybe that last score that Carnes did that was the spark. Oh yeah, Carnes gets the ball back and attacks the basket hard. Oh, she ran to a brick wall. And no foul was called. Number 44.
A travel?
Yeah. Yeah. Just a short official's timeout right now. One of the Winnebago players seems to have a slight injury.
No,
as you hear the chants from the crowd, or from this guy over here.
Yeah. Frenchman coming in the game there to replace Carnes.
And that could be huge right there because right at the end of volleyball season, Carnes missed a number of games at the end of the season because of ankle injury. So I'm really hoping that didn't react to injury.
For her,
yeah, prayers up for that injury right there.
3:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Winnebago 13, Oakland Craig 56. Lovejoy
Winnebago playing good
on-ball
defense right now.
Looks like we're going to reach to the 1-1 now here for Oakland.
Kind of seemed like the past couple of possessions on both sides are a little out of control. You can kind of tell some of the younger girls that are in the game are a little bit nervous. Turnovers on both sides. And as the clock continues to tick, 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Winnebago 13, Oakland Craig Lady Knights 56.
Hey, shout out to those Bagel boys that made it up there to the Indigenous Bowl this past weekend.
Yes.
A couple of the Winnebago football players got invited up to participate in the Indigenous Bowl, which features numerous Native American football players up in Minneapolis, and they're kind of they put submissions in, look at their stats, this and that. And 3 of Winnebago's seniors got selected. It's the seniors only, but there was also another Winnebago boy playing for them. Hunchka Cleveland out of Lincoln, Nebraska, ended up winning offensive MVP.
Nice.
As a lineman.
Nice. Yeah, shout out to those boys that made it. Lula is in the game. Let's go. And they put her down on the block down there to get the rebound. She has to box out now. Let's see if she's like her dad and can box out and get rebounds over anybody. All right, come on, go get the ball, Lula. All right, huge. Hey, I'd like to say to you, congratulations for your baby girl getting this varsity game right here.
Action.
Yeah, it's good to see this. Look. Oh.
Atta girl. That was Grant. Gianna. No, that's Mahawi. Sorry.
Mahawi Grant.
Mahawi. Did you know they call her Haga?
No.
Mahawi's supposed to be Haga. Because she was supposed to be a Haga, but she came out Mahawi. So they call her, so they call her Haga. Kind of a cool nickname.
Oh, good defense by number 14, Pecora.
Good D.
Shutting number 44 down. All right, I want to see one of these young girls score here. Milford bringing the ball up court. Calling out for a screen. Give it to Lula.
She's posted up down low.
Frenchman. Oh, give it down. Oh yeah. And she ain't going to the line.
No.
Here, take the ball out. Take the ball out.
I know, one shot anyway.
Run that play for Lula. Let's go. Hey, ugly. Stop the clock. All right, come on, Winnebago, score one more bucket. Let's go. Pull up. Fade away. Oh, let's go, ref. Oh, let's go. Stop the clock. Hurry up, Lula, team up.
They're battling down there. 10 seconds to go here, folks. They're going to take their time. That might be ball game. We're going to appreciate you guys for coming out. Here we go. We're going to get an inbounds here. 3 seconds. Hey, she got a turnover. Made in the book still.
Yeah, she made it in the book. She got a turnover.
I appreciate this lady girls varsity action here. Winnebago Lady Indians versus the Oakland Lady Knights. The Lady Knights take the victory 58-13. Like I said before, station identification. We are KWTN 100.9 Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska. We want to say thank you to our sponsor, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Hope Chuck Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar Casino. Those kind of games, man, you might just have to throw that film away.
Yeah, hey, I agree. Hey, Coach Bear asked me to make sure that we pick a chick player of the game.
All right.
So that girls game right there.
You were calling out the numbers. I know that I heard a lot of different numbers, but for me it was either 0 or 3. Those are the 3 that stood out to me the most. I would probably go with 0 myself. I
actually think I called that Chinny Nelson's number, the number 0, a lot on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
So that's who it is.
Cheney Nelson is our TB Customs player of the game.
Congratulations, Cheney. I believe Coach Bear has T-shirts that he gives out or something like that, but we shall see. Now, the boys' contest is going to be coming up, and I believe we're going to be switched over, are we?
I think so, yeah. Just a quick tidbit, but yeah, we'll talk about that in the next stream. We want to thank you guys for coming out, and we appreciate you, and we hope to see you back here shortly.
Yeah, and delete this game.
I know.